We are Xeno-Urban architects, and today we're going to be discussing the legal requirements concerning architectural professionals in South Africa. Every country has its own building regulations. These are the laws that set out the processes and requirements to legally construct a building. In South Africa, it is illegal to build without approved plans if any part of a new construction is covered by a solid roof, or if there are any changes to the plumbing and sewer connections of the building. This means you need approved plans for any brand new building, or any addition with a roof, including carports, covered entrances, covered patios, and lapas. Even internal alterations can be illegal without approved plans if these involve kitchens or bathrooms. Many structures cannot be legally built without approved plans, even if they aren't under a roof or don't involve plumbing. If you aren't sure, or if you know that you need approved plans, it is a good idea to consult with an architectural professional. Architectural professionals assist clients to obtain approved building plans. In South Africa, the architectural profession is governed by the Architectural Profession Act of 2000. This act established the South African Council for the Architectural Profession, also known as SACAP for short. SACAP's job is to regulate the registration of architectural professionals under 4 different categories. These categories are professional architectural draftspersons, professional architectural technologists, professional senior architectural technologists, and professional architects. It is important to understand that the different categories of professionals have different levels of qualification. In general, professional architectural draftspersons have the lowest level of qualification, while professional architects have the highest level of qualification. The level of qualification increases as one moves up this list. A common misconception in South Africa is that only registered architects can sign off on building plans. This is simply not the case. Historically, it used to be that different categories of registered professionals could sign off on different sizes and types of projects, but the Competition Commission of South Africa ruled against this policy, deciding instead that registered professionals in any category can sign and submit building plans of any type. The reason provided for this is racial transformation, because they believe that the different levels of education and qualification necessary for the different levels of registration are an obstacle for black professionals to get into the profession. It should be noted that this is still a controversial and ongoing issue. Despite the Competition Commission ruling, the Architectural Profession Act of 2000 remains in place, and as such, it is still SACAP's legal duty to protect the public by making sure buildings are designed by appropriately qualified and competent architectural professionals. SACAP has also argued that they have put in place mechanisms for registered professionals to advance to higher registration categories if they can prove that they are competent. SACAP is thus working on a brand new identification of works policy, which is likely to be published in 2021. This new document will set out the criteria to determine which professional categories are allowed to design different types and sizes of buildings. Once the new document is published in the Government Gazette, we will do a follow-up video to discuss the implications of the new policy. We will also do a separate video exploring the important differences between registration categories. But for now, just remember, architectural professionals must be registered with SACAP to legally sign and submit building plans. But don't be fooled. Candidates in any registration category cannot legally sign off on plans, and it is against SACAP's rules for registered professionals to sign off on someone else's work. So what must clients be on the lookout for? Well, a registered architectural professional must show their SACAP number in all their communications. They must also state their registration category in all their dealings and be able to show their SACAP registration certificate upon request. Lastly, they must be listed in SACAP's registered professional database, which can be accessed online via www.sacapsa.com. You can also just enter the link below. Another great way to check registration status is SACAP's new initiative known as Privy Seal. These are live images that update automatically. They confirm current registration status and show a registration category. They also include QR codes that link to online registration certificates. This is what our Privy Seal image looks like. These should be shown in all emails and documents from a registered professional. For clarity, appointing a SACAP registered architectural professional is a minimum requirement for a client to get approved building plans. But it should not be assumed that complying with the minimum legal requirement is the same thing as ensuring that a client will receive a quality architectural service. There are many other factors that need to be considered, such as registration categories, service structure, fees versus value, client-architect relationships, architectural styles, and many, many more. To help clients navigate the complicated world of architectural services, our future videos will explore all of these topics and many more. We hope this information proves helpful. We are Xeno-Urban architects. Feel free to contact us if you need advice or if you need architectural services. For more info about us, visit our website at www.xeno-urban.com/architects.